What does HMO stand for? Well, if you're thinking about getting into HMOs, you probably know it stands for Houses of Multiple Occupation. However, another acronym, HMO, is Homework, Maths and Occupants. That's my 3-step model to help you achieve maximum rental return. Here's the first part, homework. The most important thing when it comes to homework when you're looking to get into HMOs is identifying and understanding the licensing and planning regulations within your area. They are two very, very different things. And within licensing, you can have mandatory licensing, you can have selective licensing. Within planning, you can have standard planning, no planning, or Article 4 planning. So there's lots for you to find out. You need to be speaking to your local council to find out what those regulations are. Another important thing for you to think about is your tenant type. So there are primarily 3 different types of tenant. You've got professional tenants, you've got students, and you've got benefit tenants, so those on local housing allowances. Once you identify your tenants, you'll then be thinking about how much is a house going to cost me to buy where I can change it to a HMO. So how much does it cost to buy a 3 or 4 bedroom house in your area? And how much will you be able to rent those rooms for? You need to identify what the average rental is for a double room. You're going to use all of this criteria when you start thinking about our second part, which is the maths, when you're working out the calculations that work for you. Another good thing to think about is what is actually in your area that is going to help you define who those tenants are going to be. So is your area somewhere that has a university, for example? Then you're likely to get students as tenants. Is it somewhere that has a hospital? So there might be doctors and nurses that need housing. Or is there a large industrial park or many industrial parks? These are blue-collar workers. They're going to need to be housed somewhere. So this will help you define who your tenants are going to be.